A very good morning and assalamu alaikum to my dear students. Hope you all are staying home and staying fine. Yes, I am also fine by the grace of Almighty. My dear students, today I am here for taking your maths class. This is Maliha Salsabin from Sector 14 branch. So today I am going to teach you geometry. Students, do you know who was the founder of geometry? Yes, it was Sir Euclid who was the founder of geometry, and often he was said as the father of geometry also. So my dear students, let's not waste our time by talking. So we are going to start our today's class. So are you ready with your copy, pen, pencil and book? Okay my dear students, get ready. So my dear students, it's review time. In your previous class, we have done problem number 17 and 19 from exercise 6.2. So now, I am going to ask you some questions. Can you tell what is a square? Yes, you are correct. Square is a regular quadrilateral, which means that it has 4 equal sides and 4 equal angles. It can also be defined as a rectangle in which 2 adjacent sides have equal length. My dear students, can you say what is a parallelogram? Yes, a parallelogram is a simple quadrilateral with 2 pairs of parallel sides. The opposite or facing sides of a parallelogram are of equal length and the opposite angles of the parallelogram are of equal measure. Very good students, you have cooperated me a lot in the feedback session. That means you have learned your lesson. Now I am declaring today's lesson. Today, our online classwork number is 62. From chapter 6, we will do exercise 6.2 and we will be solving problem number 18 and 20. Open your book, page number 142. My dear students, at the end of this lesson, you will be able to solve the problems related to exercise 6.2. You will be able to solve the creatives related to exercise 6.2. You will know how to draw a parallelogram and measure opposite sides and angle of parallelogram. You will be able to solve equations related to geometry. My dear students, the question number 18 is, on assumption draw visually a parallelogram with 2 adjacent sides of length 4 cm and 3 cm. Measure the length of their opposite sides, also measure the pair of opposite angles. Draw the 2 diagonals of the parallelogram and find the length of 4 segments at the point of intersection of the diagonals. My dear students, do you know how to draw a parallelogram? I am showing it. Students, as you can see in the figure, it's a parallelogram with diagonals. So, the opposite sides being parallel and equal forms equal angles on the opposite sides. And diagonal of a parallelogram are the segments which connect the opposite corners of the figure. As in the figure, you can see A is connected with C and it's a diagonal. Again, B connects with D and form another diagonal and they intersect at the point E. Now my dear students, I am drawing the figure. Please follow me and copy this figure in your classwork copy. See, at first I have drawn a line segment. Now here I am drawn another line segment. In here another line segment. Then I am joining this two. So I am naming the point. This one as A, this one as B, this C, and so in the question it is saying that to assume one side as 4 centimeter and another as 3 centimeter. So I am assuming AB as 4 centimeter and AB as 3 centimeter. Now we have to measure the pair of opposite sides also. See here, AB is 3 centimeter. Being opposite of AB, BC will be also how much, students?
Yes, 3 centimeter. As in parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. Then here you can see AB is 4 centimeter. So being opposite of AB, CD will be also 4 centimeter. So now in the question second part, it is said to measure the pair of opposite angles. So now I will measure the angles. As you can see, here is my protector. I will put the 0 point of my protector in this point for measuring A. So see, I am putting it here, and I can find this one as 60 degree. This one will be 60 degree. And as we know, in parallelogram, what happens? Opposite angles are equal. So, being opposite angle of angle A, angle C will be also 60 degree. Okay, students? And another thing I want to tell you that, do you know whenever we are doing sum of four angles of a parallelogram, then it is equals to how much degree? Yes, it is 360 degree. So here we get this one 60 and this angle as 60 degree. So if we add the 60 degree and 60 degree, we get 120 degree. And sum of four angles is 360 degree. So see, if from 360 degree, I do subtract 120 degree, how much we get? Yes, it is 240 degree. So we are left with 240 degree. This 240 degree will be equally distributed between angle D and angle B. So now what I will do, for equally distributing this angle 220 degree, I will divide it by 2. The result we will get is, as you can see here, 120 degree. So here angle D will be 120 degree, and the opposite of angle D, angle B will be 120 degree as well. My dear students, there is one trick of drawing this figure. Whenever you are drawing this figure, you can make sure whenever you are drawing this line segment, at that time you can put your protector here and take measurements like 70 degree or 60 degree, because sometimes as I have measured here, I get this angle as 60 degree. You may not get this angle as 60 degree. It may come like 75.5 or 60 like this. So at that time it's a bit difficult for you to calculate. So you can take it as a whole number that is like 60 degree or 70 degree. Then it will be easier for you. So my dear students, now we will do the next part, and it is said in the question that we have to draw the two diagonals of the parallelogram. See, in this parallelogram for drawing two diagonals, what we will do, we will join this A and C point and indicate the diagonal AC. Similarly here, we will join D and D and we will get diagonal BD. This AC and BD diagonal will intersect each other at this O point. So from here, we are getting four segments. See, in the question, it is said that find the length of four segments at the point of intersection of the diagonals. Now see, here what are the four segments? OA, OC, OB, OD. So let's measure the segments. As I can see here, it is OA is 2.9 centimeter. And here OB is 2 centimeter. So similarly, OC will be also 2.9 centimeter, as I can see here. Yes, it is 2.9 centimeter, and OD will be what? 2 centimeter. See, as OB is 2 centimeter, this one will be also 2 centimeter. Yes, it is 2 centimeter. So this is the required figure what we needed to draw, and now we are going to write how we have just drawn it and we will explain it. So I am going for the explanation. You please get ready with your pen. My dear students, here is the explanation for it. As you can see in the board, my dear students, here is the explanation for it. As you can see in the board, what I have written at first, a parallelogram ABCD with two adjacent sides AB as 4 centimeter and AD as 3 centimeter is drawn visually below. Then the figure is drawn. And then you will write by measuring the length of the opposite side CD of the side AB is 4 centimeter. As you can see, CD is the opposite side of AB and it is 4 centimeter. And then I have written the length of the opposite side BC of AB is 3 centimeter. So see here, BC is the opposite side of AB and they are 3 centimeter. Then we will measure the pair of opposite angles and see we get the value of opposite angles. Angle A is how much? Yes, it is 60 degree and being opposite of angle A, angle C will be also 60 degree. And here you can see that angle B is 120 degree and the opposite of angle B, angle D is also 120 degree. That's what I have written over here. Then the diagonals of the parallelogram are drawn. We will draw the two diagonals AC and BD. So I have written the diagonals are AC and BD which intersect each other at O point. And now we have written the length of the fourth segment at the point of O. This is, see, I have get OA as 2.9 centimeter, OB as 2 centimeter, OC as 2.9 centimeter, OD as 2 centimeter. So dear students, this is the values which I get. So by measuring with the scale how much you are getting, you will write that values. I think you understand this math properly. Okay students, so now I am moving for the next math.
So now we are going to solve problem number 20. The stem is the lines AB and CD intersect at point O. In A, the question is based on the above information, draw a figure. In B, it is given that prove that the produced vertically opposite angles are equal to each other. And in C, it is given that if angle AOC equals to 4x minus 16 and angle BOC is equals to 2 bracket x plus 20 bracket close, then we have to determine the value of x. So my dear students, I think you know what is vertically opposite angles. Yes, for B we need to know what is vertically opposite angle. So let's see a video and learn about what is vertically opposite angle.
Two intersecting lines A and B. How many angles are formed when two lines intersect? You can see that four angles are formed. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 and angle 4. Look at angles 1 and 3. They are opposite each other and are always equal. They are called vertically opposite angles. Angles 2 and 4 are also opposite each other and are also equal. This pair of angles as well are called vertically opposite angles. Well, it looks as if angles 1 and 3 are vertical while angles 2 and 4 are horizontal. But in any case, such pairs of angles are always called vertically opposite angles. This was the first concept. Most of you would be familiar with the second concept though. If we have a line on a plane and a ray from any point on the line, then two angles are formed, angle 1 and angle 2. The sum of these two angles will always equal 180 degrees. Angles 1 and 2 form a linear pair. They are called linear because together they form a line.
Now, based on the above information, I am going to draw the figure. So see, in the stem, it is given that the line AB intersect with CD at point O. So I am drawing the line and naming this line as A and B. Again, I will draw another line here and I will name this line as C and D. As we can see here, AB is intersecting CD at this point. So I will name this point as O. So this is our required figure which was asked in the step. So my dear students, I have showed you how to draw vertical angles, isn't it? So now see, for doing B type, I have written the proof here. Now I'm going to explain. So please follow me, and after that you will copy it in your classwork copy. See, at first I have written as per figure drawn in answer A, angle AOD and angle BOC are vertical angles. So see, this figure was drawn in what A, and here we can see that this angle AOD and angle BOC is this one. These are vertical angles, and as well we can say this angle AOC and angle BOD, they are also vertical angles. So we have to prove here that these vertically opposite angles will be equal. That is, this angle will be equal to this angle and this angle will be equal to this angle. So, see here I have written, we have to prove that angle AOC will be equal to angle BOD and angle BOC will be equal to angle AOD. After writing this part, you will move to proof. Then in proof, see what I have written. AC intersects with line OA at point O. So see here, I can see CD. This is intersecting with this line OA and at the point O. So if you consider that this part is not here, only the figure is of CD intersecting at OA, and here we are getting two angles, and you can see what are the two angles, students? Yes, this one is angle AOC, this one is one angle, another one is AOD, this one is another angle, and you can see in your eyes that here this angle is how much degree? Not whether you can say this is 90 degrees, isn't it? Yes, and similarly here you can see that this angle AOD is also 90 degrees. Okay, so here both these two 90 degrees, that is two right angles combined together and from what, students? One straight angle. You are correct. So I have written this one, that angle AOD plus angle AOC equals to one straight angle equals to two right angles. One straight angle means 180 degrees. Similarly, see now what I have taken here, AB intersect with the line OD at point O. Now you will think that this part is not here. See, the figure is only this. So as you can also here, this part is not here, and wherever AB is intersecting with OD at this O point, here also again we are getting two right angles, isn't it? This one is one right angle, that is angle AOD. Again, this one BOD, this one is another right angle. So here, whenever these two right angles will be combined together, they will form what? A half circle. That is one straight line. Yes, also one straight angle. So here we can say it is this one is equals to angle AOD plus angle BOD is equals to one straight angle, and which one we can say that's two right angles also, because here we are getting two 90 degree. Now what I will do is I will add these two things. See, here I have written angle AOD plus angle AOC is equals to 2 right angles. Here angle AOD plus angle BOD is equals to 2 right angles. So this one and this one both are equals to 2 right angles. So can I write this one is equals to this one? Yes, as they are equal, so I can write this one is equals to this one. So I have written here, see, so angle AOD plus angle AOC this side is equals to angle AOD plus angle BOD this side. Okay, so see here in both the sides we can see angle AOD is common. So what I will do is I am deducing angle AOD from both the sides. So see, if we subtract angle AOB from both the sides, we will be left with angle AOC and angle BOD. So see, angle AOC is equals to angle BOD. That was what we are supposed to prove, that angle AOC will be equals to angle BOD. In the similar manner, we will prove angle BOC is equals to angle AOD. As the procedure is same, we won't show it again. We will just write that similarly, angle BOC is equals to angle AOD. And as it was asked to prove, so I have written here proof. So this is all about the B type proof, and I hope you have understand this one. So my dear students, for solving C, see here I am writing as first the given values. So here given is what angle AOC is equals to 4x minus 16, and angle BOC is equals to 2 bracket x plus 20. So now we are to find the value of x. So see, here we can solve it a bit because here 2 is multiplied with this both the terms. So I can write here 2x plus 40. So this is angle BOC. So now what I will do is I will name these two equations. I will name the first equation as 1 and the second equation as 2. Then see, what I will do is here, you can see which one is angle AOC from the figure, this one. And angle BOC is this one. So, if we add angle AOC and BOC, what we will get, students? Yes, it is one straight angle or 180 degree. So, I am writing here, see, here angle AOC plus angle BOC is equals to 180 degree. Okay, so now see, now I will put here the value of angle AOC. So as you can see in the board, what is the value of angle AOC? 4x minus 60. So I am writing here 4x minus 60. Then plus, so here, what is the value of angle BOC? Yes, here we get 2x plus 40. So I have put the values here. Now I will write here equals to 180 degree. In side note, you will write that putting the values of equation 1 and 2. Equation 1 and 2. Or you can write it in the values of angle AOC and BOC as well. Now what I will do, calculation and find the value of x. So say here, there is 4x minus plus 2x. So 4x plus 2x is 6x. And here it is 40 plus 40 minus 16. So if you calculate plus 40 and minus 16, what will be here? Yes, it is 24 plus 24. This one is equals to 180. Now, what we will do is we have to reduce this 24. So what I will do? I will just subtract 24 from both the sides. Here inside note you have to write subtracting 24 from both sides. So if you subtract 24 from 180 degree, what you will get, students? Yes, do the subtraction I am writing. So here it is 156 degree. And here 24 minus 24 is 0. So we are left with only 6x. Now for finding the value of x, what we will do? We will just reduce 6. So for reducing 6, what I will do is divide with 6 in both the sides. Here you have to write the side note as well. Dividing by 6 in both sides. So if you divide it by 6 here, it will be left with 6 and 6 will be reduced and it will be left with only 8. And here, if you divide it, it is 6, how many times? Yes, 6 2s are 12. And here it is left with 3, 6 6 are 36. So it is 26. So it is 26 degree. So the value of x is 26 degree and this is our required answer. At first what we have done, we have put the values and we have calculated the equation and find the value of x is 26 degree. So this was all about 20 number problem, students.
Students, it's time to take your homework. As online homework number 62, you will be solving problem number 19 from exercise 6.2. My dear students, this was all about today's class. I hope you have enjoyed today's class and understand both the problems. Even though if you face any problem regarding any of the topics, please feel free to ask your subject teacher in the Zoom live class. I hope your subject teacher will solve out your problem. And I hope all the best for you and goodbye for today. Hope I will meet you again soon.